Good morning, children. Now let's recapitulate. We've already studied about the history of transport, measurement of length, the need for standard units, how to measure accurately, and also how to measure a curved line. Okay. So now today we are going to start with the next topic, that is motion. Yes. Now motion is anything that is moving is termed as motion. You can see all these children jumping around in different ways. Yeah, that's how children are, always in motion, right? Now this could be of different types. Okay, we'll see what are the different types of motion. Now the different types of motion include the translatory motion, the rotational motion, oscillatory motion, random motion, and periodic and non-periodic motion. A translatory motion could also be, it also has two types within it, that is rectilinear and curvilinear motion. That also we will be studying. Okay. So now translatory motion is the motion in which all the points of a moving body move uniformly in the same line or direction. Okay, you can see this person here throwing a ball towards it. Okay, so when you see that each part of the substance or the material that is moving moves uniformly in the same direction, then it is termed as translatory motion. It could be either in a straight line, where it is called as rectilinear motion, or it could be along a curved path, as you can see here, the cars moving along a curved road, termed as the curvilinear motion. The apple falling down from a tree again is in a straight line, it falls directly down. Okay, and that would also be termed as a rectilinear motion, or translatory also you can say. Whereas in case of rotational motion, you have the motion in which an object moves around an axis without any change in its radius. So the radius of the object remains the same. Like for example, you can see a spinning top here. Okay, so you can see this axis. So along that axis at each point, the radii is the same in all direction. Okay, and the top spins. That is termed as a rotational motion. Simplest example is the fan that's moving above your head. It has an axis at the center, and then the blades move all around the axis. Okay, so that is termed as rotational motion. Now you've also seen a ferry wheel when you go to visit some places. You do find this ferry wheel for children. This again is showing an axis in the center around which all this moves. So this is also rotational motion. In a way, it can also be called as circular motion. But if you take these baskets, okay, into consideration, the baskets are moving in a circular fashion. So it can also be termed as circular motion. So we'll be discussing about circular motion now. The rotation of the earth also is rotational motion, moves around the axis. Okay. Same way the rotating blades of a helicopter, something similar to the fan. So in rotational motion, what is important is there has to be a fixed axis along which or about which the particular body moves. Just now I spoke about circular motion also. I told rotational and circular are something similar. So it's a motion of a body along a circular path. So now in this case, look at the wheel. At the center there is an axis, so it comes under rotational motion also, and these baskets are moving in a circular path, so baskets are following circular motion also. Okay, so it's a motion of a body along a circular path. Now we begin with an activity showing circular motion and rotational motion. The materials required is only a string and a bob. So what you need to do is tie one end of the string to the bob or the bead and hold the other end. Okay, and then move the string with the bead with the string without moving your hand much. Keep trying to keep your hand still. So what type of motion is exhibited by the beat? It's very good. It is circular motion. Okay, and even rotational you can see, because your hand is acting as an axis. So this is circular motion. Now you will keep this string and bob intact. We are going to use it again in the next class for another experiment.